The everyday life of a woman. One time she's being loved and cared for, and the next minute she's questioning whether everything she ever thought was real. You see, I once knew it like we loved each other. I loved him and he loved me. You see, so I thought. We did the couple stuffs, matching PJs, matching coffee mugs. We even went on a couple's trip together. But it all came crashing down when I fell pregnant. It was a drunken incident and we were just so high on dopamine. And that one moment, once, and it's forever changed my life. My boyfriend did a complete 180 or 360, whatever it was. The love and care that he always showered me with, that he always showed me with, it all disappeared. He made excuses and eventually he even ghosted me. I was less heartbroken to deal with the pregnancy on my own. Imagine, how would I raise this child on my own? I don't even have the means. I do not have the emotions, the maturity to take care of this child. How am I even going to do this? God, should I just die? Should I abort this child? How will my child grow up without a father? Those were the questions that ran through my head. Those were the thoughts I kept thinking. I even considered aborting the child. I drank myself to near death to get rid of this child. Because why do I have to carry this problem? I mean, it takes two to tango. Why do I have to carry this child alone? How will I look my child in the eyes and tell them that, oh, their father left them? Their father left them because their mother got pregnant. How do I grow up? How does my child grow up knowing that their father was useless? That their father was among the men that you say men are scum? You see, I did everything possible, and after all numerous failed attempts, a baby girl was placed into my hands 3 years ago, on this day 3 years ago. And I looked into the eyes of this child, and I was hit with a wave of emotions. I cried. What did I not do? I kept thinking of the numerous attempts I had attempted to get rid of this child. My blessing. The one love of my life. And at that moment I made a promise. A promise to love and care for this child. To be better than what her father was. To be better than who I was 9 months ago. I made a promise to her that I will be better, because you see, that's what the patriarchy wants from us women. They want us to lose our love, our honor, our power. After all the events and all the horrendous things that have happened to women in history, it's expected that we become so little, less than an object. But regardless of time and regardless of all that has happened, we still prevail. We see women like Buchi Emecheta. Regardless of the abuse, she is who she is today. And we know she has gone down in history as one of the most powerful women. Chimamanda Adichie that turned story into reality and gave women a platform to express themselves, a platform to rise above the patriarchy and the misogyny. We see women like Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, the first African woman and the first only woman to be the Director General of the WTO, the World Trade Organization. She fought the hate, she fought the stigma, and she fought everything to get where she is. These are many more among the countless women who have stood in the gap for us and are still standing in the gap for the generations to come, to tell us and to send one message that women are powerful. And regardless of all that happens, we are much more than the men define us. We are much more than the system defines us to be. These women are great examples of what we should operate and what we should lean into, rather than be defined by what society is. Because no matter what they try to do, and no matter what they try to say, and no matter how much they try to strip us of our honor and of our power, we are the architects and the foundation of life itself.